These inventions have me wondering if I need to automate everything in my life. From a robot salad bar to a floor removal machine, prepare to be amazed by this list of the most amazing inventions and technologies for viewing. Robot salad bar. When I don't feel like cooking or waiting for a pizza delivery, I sometimes think it would be great to have a robot do my cooking. Well, 4 friends in Boston got the same idea when they were in college and found they couldn't get a healthy meal on broke college student budgets. So they started Spice, a robotic kitchen restaurant that serves healthy salads in bowls. Customers place an order from a tablet, customizing their salad or bowl with whatever ingredients they want. Then a robot collects the ingredients and dumps them into a wok, which cooks the food by constantly tumbling it. I guess you could call that a salad shaker. When the meal is finished, the wok serves up the food, then gets steamed clean before the next order. Every meal is ready in less than 3 minutes and prices start at $7.50. Grocery order robot fleet. Now what about when you need to buy groceries, but don't feel like getting dressed and going to the store? Well, British online supermarket Ocado has a warehouse full of robots ready to fill grocery orders for customers. The robots move along a grid that's a few times bigger than a football field. They use an air traffic control system like planes so they don't crash into each other, and they communicate using 4G. The bots collect groceries and then pack together orders to deliver to customers. Designed by their engineering team, the smart platform is incredibly complex but efficient. Talk about fast food. Floor removal machine. What if you want to remove the floor tiling in a room? That could take hours pulling up the tiles by hand or with a crowbar. This floor removal machine makes it easy, and it looks like a load of fun. A worker or homeowner sits on the machine and drives it over the floor. A sharpened scoop on the front digs up the tiles and flings them out of the way. Just make sure your pets and small children aren't underfoot when you're using it. Chicken wire making machine. Ever wonder how wire fences are made? With this clever invention, it spins clockwise, then it splits, moves a little to create the holes in the fence between the wires, and then spins counterclockwise, twisting the wires together. So simple, but effective. Grout cleanup machine. The Raimondi Berta electric grout cleanup machine makes cleaning the grout off tiles easy. The machine is basically a small road roller made of sponge. It's filled with water and cleaning solution, then pushed over the floor. It loosens dirt so it can easily be wiped away while still leaving even joints and a clean surface. The dirty water can then be dumped elsewhere. Pile breaker. Just how do you tear down a huge concrete pile? This pile breaker is the answer for you. Watch its magnificent claws crush through concrete like it's nothing, causing the whole column to vanish in no time at all. Asphalt crack sealing. Sealing cracks in the road is best done in fall since cracks are at their widest when temperatures drop. This machine uses heated compressed air to first clean and blow any dirt or debris out of the cracks. Rubberized blocks of asphalt are then melted to create a crack sealing liquid material which reinforces the strength of the cracks and prolongs the life of the road. The seals are then sprayed with a solution to prevent drivers from picking up any of the sealant on their tires. Fifth wheel parking. Back in the 1950s, an inventor in California noticed cars were getting bigger, and this made parking harder since parking spaces were staying the same size. He had an idea that would allow even the worst driver to park in a narrow garage without denting a fender, which is interesting considering I wasn't even born yet. The spare tire is lowered, lifting up the rear end of the car. It could then turn the car in a complete circle in its own radius, allowing it to be parked in tight spaces. The spare tire is then retracted and you can carry on driving. For some reason, this genius car design never caught on in the US, but there are modern versions of it available in some countries, where I assume they have very limited parking space. Hydraulic pile hammer. Piles are pause-like foundation columns that are driven into the ground to support buildings, but you need lots of power to hammer them into the ground, which is why machines like this hydraulic pile hammer exist. It can hammer with 5 to 13 tons for different materials and conditions. Why do I feel like this used to belong to a guy named Thor? Jumping sand flea. Fortunately, the jumping sand flea is not an insect out to make your life miserable. It does jump like one though. Watch this little robot take a flying leap and stick the landing. This 11-pound robot can leap 30 feet in the air thanks to an onboard stabilization system that keeps it on track during flight. This also improves the view from the video uplink and helps with landings. Claw. This large claw looks ideal for destruction jobs, but it can also be soft and gentle, like when the delicate work of sweeping and picking up relatively small tools is needed. Watch how it easily grips the pipe, then sweeps over the ground. Black shield. This black shield machine has a unique way of moving a felled tree. Unable to pick it up with the scoop on front, it can still manage by climbing on the tree and rolling it along the ground between its wheels. Dent remover. This looks like a toilet plunger is being misused, but it's actually a neat trick. Simply wet both the dent and a sink plunger in hot water, then stick the plunger over the dent and pull until your car looks perfect again. Rotor Speedy. From removing dents to removing tree stumps from the ground, let's meet the Rotor Speedy. This stump grinder has a drill bit that is lowered vertically into the ground, avoiding damage to nearby areas. A spinning accessory can make a perfect circular cut around a submerged portion of a stump and pull it cleanly out of the ground. Then there's the Carlton Hurricane. It has a rotating cutting blade that can slice both above and below the ground. Look out, worms! Got more than a stump? What about a whole tree you want gone? The Dutchman 100-foot truck spade looks like a huge cup, but the sides unfold into digging spades. The circular frame gives the operator more clearance around the tree and gives it extra strength. It can even handle low-branched or multi-stem trees. The spade encircles the tree and digs deep underground, ripping the whole tree out. What? You want to chop down the tree and turn it into logs too? This autologger can do that. It swings up to the tree and, well, looks like it's giving the tree a hug. But actually, it's slicing clean through the tree near the ground. Next, it swings away, taking the tree with it, and turns the tree over on its side. The autologger then strips away all the branches and leaves and starts cutting the tree into pieces. Pressure cleaner. This is no ordinary pressure cleaner. It has rotating nozzles for increased efficiency. Watch as the water cannon blasts dirt off this sidewalk so completely it turns into a different color in one pass. Now that's clean. Magnetic manhole lifter. Lifting a manhole cover is really hard work, despite how deceptively easy those teenage turtles make it look on TV. But this magnetic manhole lid lifter makes it easy for mere mortals like you and I. The device unfolds into a dolly and a magnet is attached on one end. It grips the manhole lid and the worker simply goes to the other side and pulls down on the handle. The lid comes right off. Gas cutter milling machine. This automatic steel gas cutter uses proprietary technology to create a cutter that requires no electricity. It runs on gas. It also has no sight limit and no space limit. Concrete wall spraying. Adding concrete to a wall that's already been built is a hassle, but not with this concrete wall sprayer. It takes the concrete and blasts it onto the wall. Then the workers just come along and smooth it out. Concrete smoothing machine. On a larger scale, you wouldn't want to smooth concrete by hand, but these inventions have things under control. Meet the Ligsheen Screed Saver Boss 240. Here it can be seen smoothing or screeding the future floor of a tractor supply company. It completed the entire super flat floor in less than 3 hours, and this lightweight model was able to deal with rainy conditions without damaging the mesh underneath. It also uses a boom so its wheels don't harm the concrete and it maneuvers easily. 3-row trailed carrot harvester. Is this Bugs Bunny's idea of heaven? Maybe, but it's also a DeWolf 3-row trailed carrot harvester. It has a top lifting mechanism that gives the carrots a smooth intake so they can be of better quality at the grocery store. As the machine continues to harvest new carrots, it takes each one and rips the green leafy sprout off its head, balding the poor carrot. The sprouts get scattered out the back of the machine, while the carrots have some of the dirt blasted off before they get tossed in a bin, which travels alongside the harvester. Assembly lines. Meet the Ipeca Loafmaster. No, this isn't a device to grab stuff for you while you binge watch TV shows and eat pizza, although that would be awesome. It's a bread bagging assembly line, able to bag both sliced bread and whole loaves easily. The product settings are fully automatic, and it even clip closes the bag. I guess you could say this invention is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Side opening trunk. Anyone who's ever struggled to get a trunk open or approached from the side with heavy luggage will appreciate this side opening trunk. It opens and closes with the touch of a remote button, the lightweight lid swinging up easily. It's so modern and easy to use, I feel like giving my traditional boot, well, the boot. So what's the most interesting invention you've ever seen? Let me know in the comments section down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, clicking that bell icon to make sure you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching.
The key difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Think about it. We all have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year. It's very...
Do you think I look okay?
You look horrible. I'm kidding.
Kelly, this is not the time to play around. Kai's gonna be here in 20. Do I look good or not?
Nina, you look amazing. Why are you worried? Kyle's crazy about you.
You really think so?
Obviously. Why else would he ask you to be his girlfriend?
Ten things that happen to your body if you walk every day. The great Greek physician Hippocrates once said, "Walking is a man's best medicine." Well, he hit the nail right on the head with that one. Walking is totally free, easy, requires little effort, and benefits not only your physical, but also your mental well-being. We're about to get into that, and if you stick around till the end of the video, you'll find out what the Fit Formula is and how it can help you out big time.